What's up, world? Uko here from Better Therapy Now. Welcome to lesson 2 of the purpose-driven mindset. Align your actions with your true self. So it's not easy to discover your core values. Maybe you can easily identify one core value like family or discipline or something like that. But to get a set of core values that can align with an authentic purpose takes real work. This journey starts with self-discovery and honest reflection. In this exercise, we're going to list 20 different activities, things like going to restaurants, going to sports games, and you're going to decide whether you've done that thing and whether you have never done that thing and whether you like that thing or whether you don't like that thing. One simple way to begin to understand your core values is to lead with taste. Taste plays a role in all the decisions we make throughout the day. It influences what colors we wear, what clothes we wear, what car we drive, what foods we eat. Taste is very important in its surface level. So that is kind of the first level of understanding what your core values are. Once you get a better understanding of your taste and put them somewhere where you can look at them and kind of criticize them, then you can start to ask additional questions that can lead to certain character traits and personality constructs, such as whether you're more materialistic or whether you're driven by something like sex or something like discipline or goals and achievement. Next, you ask yourself, where did this begin? Where did I develop this taste? And how important is this taste to me? And when in the past did this taste actually matter? In this lesson, we want to get a picture of where our taste and our personal values or our core values begin to conflict. And doing this exercise will help reveal that a little bit. Say you like a particular food, but it goes against an ethical belief or a religion or even like against your diet. That is the confliction between taste and values. This is important because when we hold two conflicting beliefs, it causes cognitive dissonance, which is the emotional turmoil that comes when you have two conflicting values or a confliction between taste and core values. Actions play a key role too in this exercise. I want to see what you like, but I also want to see what you want to like, what you tell people you like, and what actions you do day in and day out that prove what you like. Let's take diet, for example. Say you want to like salad, you value being on a diet and being healthy, but you eat pizza every other day. Sometimes we want to be a certain way and want to believe something, and we tell ourselves a story, but our actions tell ourselves a different story. Why would there be a conflict between the story that we tell ourselves, the story we tell others, and our actions? Could it be a lack of discipline? Maybe. But it could also be societal and external expectations. That plays an important role too. Was there a time where you were told to be a certain way and didn't agree with it, but did not feel empowered to speak up for yourself? We want to identify that because that's very important. And finding out where our taste and our values kind of conflict is one of the first steps in identifying that thing. The last worksheet of this lesson is called Aligning Your Actions with Your True Self. The most difficult part of this worksheet is answering the question, find a time when you felt authentic. And the reason that's difficult is because finding a time when you felt authentic might seem kind of abstract and be difficult to identify. If you're having trouble with that question, ask yourself a few questions. One, when do you feel like you can be yourself, or when do you feel like you're not being judged? If you're having trouble with that question, ask yourself, when do you lose track of time? Like, what activities are you doing when time seems to just fly? If you're having trouble with that question, ask yourself, what do you laugh at and when do you laugh? Answering those 3 questions will help you better understand when you are feeling more authentic or when you're feeling like you can be yourself. Once you identify when you are in an authentic environment or when you feel most authentic, then you're able to take action. You can construct environments that encourage your authentic self to come out. Because when you're not being authentic, that's when you are in an environment where you're going to lose self-esteem, where you're going to be emotionally uncomfortable, where you're going to disconnect from others, and where you're going to have a conflict between your actions, your taste, and your values. So we want you to be able to construct environments that encourage your authentic self to come out so that you can be your authentic self as much as possible. In the next lesson, we're going to take this concept of authenticity and level up a little bit. We're going to talk about service and defining commitments beyond yourself, because authenticity fuels purpose. See you in lesson 3.